Second World War humanity, one of the largest and most destructive conflicts in history. The damage of war to people and the world. It has also influenced the world of cinema. I also left my mark on the cinema. World War II themed. I tried to list the 8 best movies. Then let's start with the 8th row without further ado. In April of 1945, years fury in the last days of World War II. Besides the star cast, the impact of war on people, dealing with heroism and the cruelty of human prayer, an impressive production, and ranked 8 on my list. A German-made collapse, one of the most controversial personalities in history. The last days of Adolf Hitler. Berlin near the end of the Second World War. Hitler is under siege and unable to handle these invasions. One of the most important events in history is about to sign. Cinema, one of the most important biographies in history. Best foreign film at the Academy Awards, nominated for Oscar in the category. Quentin Tarantino signed in the Second World War, fighting against Nazi Germany. The story of a group of Jewish soldiers and glorious bastards. How many people in a war forward the consequences of his quest for revenge. Tells, of course, with Tarantino's unique style of expression. No doubt he tells it with both humor and brutality. What comes to mind when it comes to the Second World War? One of the close-up movies shot about the Dunkirk evacuation. Christopher Nolan signed Dunkirk. Hundreds of thousands of British and Allied soldiers by enemy soldiers. It starts with hugging around, great visual with Hans Zimmer music and Nolan-specific storytelling. Its value is further understood over time. Great production turns. Philosopher of cinema, the thin red line. Malik pulled during the war. A group of American men fighting in Guadalcanal. They made important discoveries about themselves and focusing on the pain they suffer more than action. How war affects people's mood, how war can change a person and nature, describing his power over humanity. Deep production and ranked 5th on my list. Warsaw in the Second World War. A pianist living in a ghetto, describing the struggle for survival. Pianist. Man, how strong your will to survive is, and the struggle for survival, showing you what you did. A touching production by Roman Polanski. Adrian Brody with this performance. Best actor. He became the youngest player to be awarded an Oscar in the category. During the war, persecution of Jews in Poland. The Schindler's List of topics of the Second World War, the darkest in human history, one of the period's Holocaust, and reveal the evil that man has done to man. A masterpiece by Steven Spielberg. Another Spielberg production. A group of American soldiers in World War II. After Norman removal among his duties, a lost soldier on a special mission about finding Saving Private Ryan during the war. People's commitment to each other, an undisputed masterpiece.